This whole time. This is the day that the Lord has made. I should have checked myself before I came online. Y'all don't need to know that I have a blue undershirt. So I should have checked if that wasn't visible. Anyways, let's get this day started with my serum. Felix! Good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? I was having a morning where I was like, I don't want to do anything. I want to sleep in. And then I said, nope. Open the windows. You know what I mean. Open the curtains. Let the light in. I already did my workout. I already prayed. Read my Bible. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let the light shine in. I went outside. Hey, Winter Man. I made my tea. Filled up my water cup. And hopefully my nail polish remover arrives soon. Because, hello Nicky gang. I'm getting tired of looking at my own nails. I'm sure you guys do too. I had a child who, he's like, Mom, I don't feel good. I said, son, take a shower and then see how you feel after. And then he got out of the shower. I still don't feel good. So I gave him some medicine because he was like, I think I have a headache. And then he missed first hour, but he went into second hour. Yes, showering is always like a great pick-me-up. So I did end up dropping him off. I messaged the attendance people. I'm like, this is an excused absence. I'm aware of it. He had a headache. The attendance people know me over there already. They're like, we already know you're gonna notify us of every absence. And the school will send me messages like if they mark my son absent. Oh boy, I'm on top of those. Yeah, this is definitely the season for illness, and I'm so thankful to God that I have been well compared to my other seasons, previous years. Like, I'm having a great year. Did you ever get over your pneumonia, Felix? Seneca. I don't know if I said hello, but hello. Oh, I thought it was more than a week, Felix. I never checked on my cousin, who was, she said she had pneumonia for months. I need to check on her. I mean, I know she's fine, but you know what? I need to reach out. Anyways. You lost weight, that is good. Lizzie, good morning. Me and my cousin, we laugh because it's like when we're sick, we do not lose weight. We don't lose our appetite like other people. Last night, my coworker, my ex-coworker, joined my live. That was so fun. Right before like, I don't know, a month or two before I officially left the job, I had told her about my YouTube channel. So, I'm glad that she joined us last night. That was fun. Hi, Rambo. Hi, Chloe. Good morning. Yes, enjoy your day too. It almost was going to start off bad, but I did not let it. I said, nope, not today. We are getting up. We're doing everything we planned. And now I feel great. Amen, Felix. Because you know, I've been very consistent with doing my morning workout. But this morning was one of those days where if I would have given in, I would not have done the workout. But I was like, nope, you're not taking this from me. My consistency. Yes. The one thing I've been doing in the morning, yo, I'm always researching. I'm always taking whatever, every time I look at a video or something or read a book, I always take something from it. I don't just let it be a waste of my time. So there was this one video I watched that you could do morning exercises, like in your bed exercise. And it helps you also to like get warmed up, get energized for the day. So there's so many benefits to doing it. And it's like, okay, just start with wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. And then you move to the ankles, to the wrists. Now this is my energy that I have for it. Now move the elbows, the knees while you're in bed. And then the hips and the shoulders. And I'm ready. Cleo. I am going to be talking about vitamins in a video I'm doing. Okay, so I used to be extremely consistent in taking vitamins. And I think it was probably one a day. Sometimes I switched it up. But last year I stopped. I was like, you know what? Let me see what happens when I stop. And I actually felt, I guess, really no difference. There was no decline. Let's just say that. But I decided that I do want to use up what I did have left because I had stopped. This is what I have at the moment. But I'm using these up. And I'm not going to take vitamin Z anymore. I'm going to get it from my food. I also stopped giving vitamins to my son because I would give him vitamins every single day. And I gave him a teenager gummy vitamin. But Yeah, I do think if you're not exercising, maybe if you're not getting your vitamin D, like natural sunlight outside, if you're not eating right, maybe it is a good idea to take your vitamins. Felix says, I usually flex each part of my anatomy individually for 10 seconds before going to bed. Oh, I've never thought about that before bed. Felix, I wish I knew what all those big words were on most products nowadays. Yeah. So that's my answer on vitamins, Cleo. I hope that helps you. I had some apple cider vinegar gummies and would eat like 3. When you're always supposed to take 1. What did you take them for, Felix? I'm curious. T-Mill. Yeah. I know you said hello, T-Mill, and then you were quiet, so I was like, okay. I've already read the scripture, I've already said what I wanted to say, and I ended my live this morning pretty quickly. Another fun day, T-Mill. Weight loss, but they had the opposite effect. They just made me hungry. Felix, I do the actual apple cider vinegar shot. I do think I've noticed weight loss. One thing I've noticed when I do take them, I feel like my stomach is not bloated. It feels flatter. And so that feeling is worth it for me. Of course, I'm losing weight because when I'm doing the apple cider vinegar, I'm also exercising and I'm in a routine. Cleo is laughing out loud. My weight was 176 and I had an appointment 2 days ago, and here my weight was 213. It just crept up on you, right, Cleo? I weigh myself every day, y'all. I'm not going to share my weight. I'm not brave enough to share my weight, but I do weigh myself every single day. And I have a tracker. I recently bought a scale that, not recently, a year ago. I bought a scale and I was able to use my HSA funds. I don't know if you guys have that. And it tracks muscle mass, bone density, all kinds of things. Water, weight. So, Felix fluctuates. Vinod says hi. Felix is always drinking water. It's good to drink water. I've never really had weight concern, and it's weird because I eat everything. You have a very active metabolism or thyroid or something, T-Mill. Yeah, I know people who are like you, T-Mill, and then I know people who are like me. They have to count everything, manage everything, watch everything, measure everything. I don't know what the dog is barking at. Probably the birds. So yeah, I do think there's benefit for me with the apple cider vinegar. You know what? He's probably a really good dog. I just don't. I'm not a dog person. I don't want dog hair on me. I don't want dog licks. None of that. But now that my son has a job, he probably won't, that's even less time. Does the apple cider vinegar work? I think it does, Cleo. It's supposed to help, if I remember, because I read the benefits a long time ago. It's supposed to burn the fat. So for me, my stomach doesn't ever feel bloated, which gives me a sense of, I feel like my stomach is smaller. It makes me feel good when my stomach is not bloated. Felix likes animals, cats, chickens, and dogs. What a miracle is they all coexist. Aw. Indeed, it does, as long as you take it as recommended. Yes, so I need to really find a home for the dog. Because my son doesn't he doesn't want to have nothing to do with the responsibilities anymore. Felix does not follow instructions. Cleo, I have a problem with my stomach trying to lose weight. Cleo, I do walk at home YouTube workouts. And it's like a complete workout. And it's not, let me just pull it up real quick. It's not strenuous, but it's effective. I hope that makes sense. And I feel so strong after when I'm consistent with these workouts. So I'm going to just show one. I'm not going to let the volume play, but I'm just going to show you, Cleo. There's different instructors. There's different types. In as little as 15 minutes, like once a day. I'm going to try to show you some moves. And my core, my abs feel so strong. When I'm consistent, my legs feel really strong. And I start to lose inches. And I highly recommend that walk at home. Yes. You get your arms working out, your stomach, your thighs, your buttocks, definitely your waist. Walking is like the best thing. And of course, it's all about being consistent. So that's what I started my day out with this morning, with my workout. Good morning, Miss Barb. Okay. I hope you have a great day, Miss Barb. Hello, Haley. How are you, Haley? Yes, Cleo. That's how my mom discovered that program that I just showed you back when it was on VHS. And so I used to do those VHS workouts. And then I graduated and purchased the DVDs. I purchased like 3 or 4 sets. And now it's on YouTube. I've been doing it since like 1999, and I'm not kidding. T-Mill, I wish I could help with the health stuff, but only thing I'd be good for is bad snack advice. Africa Unite, hello. Tybo with Billy Blanks. Oh my. See, Tybo is I know it's effective, but it's harsh on the body. What's the word I want to use, Felix? Because I remember I've done some Taibo back when I was younger. And then when you do those walk at home workouts, Cleo, it's like you feel like you're part of their crew. They keep you motivated. It's people of all ages, sizes. And I'm like, yes, I'm doing this. We are doing this together. Good morning, Bobby. I'm making candy apples this morning. Oh, Bobby. That sounds fun. Candy apples. I don't remember. It's been a while since I made candy apples. I still have like the stick that you put in your apple. I have that in case I decide to make candy apples. Felix makes a mess. Bobby says that fight ended in bad news this morning. What fight, Bobby? Oh, Bobby's like, what, 2 hours ahead? It's already like lunchtime over there. Vanny, do you have that copy and pasted? Do you copy and paste your comment, Vanny? Because it's like you always have the same comment with the emojis and everything. Because I pay attention. I pay attention to y'all. It was a fight yesterday, even while I was walking my dog. Dude, that coward came this morning at the bus stop. Oh, goodness. Because I remember when my son had his first fight. Okay, he was bullied in kindergarten, but I'm not considering that a fight. I took him to a summer camp while I went to work. It was amazing that this camp was available for me to take him while I went to work in the summer, because it was the first summer my mom had passed, and my mom was my babysitter. So I was so grateful I found that camp. But he got in a fight, and I felt horrible. I was so upset about it. And I think that was like the first like kind of real fight he was in. But after that, he figured out how to protect himself, apparently. So he hurt innocent people. Bobby, the gangsters aren't even an inch of the meaning. Oh, you're saying he shot at the, I don't know if I can say that, at the bus. Is that what you're saying? Oh, that's awful. Africa Unite, the answer is still capital N, capital O. Bobby, the police been out there since this morning. Oh my. I hope no one was hurt. That's awful. That is so awful. Hmm. And that's like near you, Bobby. That's what you were saying. I can't believe I talked to them kids yesterday and told them life isn't back and forth, and this morning it was in front of my house. Oh, wow. Ugh. I'm so thankful that's not in my community. I mean, every now and then somebody goes crazy, but there's not that kind of stuff happening over here. When I hear stories like that, it really makes me want to make a change. It's like, how can I help? You know what, Bobby? Just keep trying. Whenever I have the opportunity, I do speak up. And I shared with you guys, but oh, there's a lot of people here. Hello, happy day. Yes, that is so hard. Especially when it's right in front of you. I cannot imagine, Bobby. Not at all. My son calls me a Karen because I'm always taking the opportunity to tell these kids how to be right. You know, if they're not doing something good, and my son's like, Mom, you're a Karen. T-Mel, no, I've never had deep fried Twinkies. Have I even? Twinkies are back, right? Because they were gone, but then they came back. I remember I went to my son's baseball game, and these kids came with their water guns, and they were just standing like trying to disrupt the baseball players. And they were standing in my view. So I told them, I said, when my son comes up, y'all need to move. They had a dog too with them. And they turned around and looked at me, who's your son? And I told them. And they just backed away. I was like, okay. I guess they respect my son. So they stayed out of my way. Deep fried tacos. Okay, so I grew up. Hi, Lively Cuts. Hey, Athena. I grew up with, I don't know if you want to call them deep fried tacos, and my mom would call them the lazy taco. So you get the corn tortilla, you get your ground beef, and you season the ground beef however you want, and then you place the ground beef inside the taco, the corn tortilla, like on half of it, and then you put it into some oil. I don't use a lot of oil, but you put it in the oil and you let it fry, I guess, until the ground beef is cooked. Now those are so delicious. They're just very messy. And I've tried them in the deep fryer or the air fryer. I haven't quite mastered it yet, but I'm going to keep trying. Oh, the birria. Birria. I have trouble saying that, y'all. Birria tacos. Kind of, yeah. Which, those are my son's favorite. And I'm so glad the taco truck has 3 for $10. That's the best deal. Everywhere we've gone, that's the best price. And I'm glad it's local. I've tried to do those too at home, Lively. And my son's always like, Mom, you're getting better at it, but not quite up to par. See, life is just easier and better to just be afraid. Team Milk, for you can say that. But for me, oh no, I'd be as big as a house if I ate every single thing I wanted. The struggle is real. Athena, how are you doing today? Lively Cuts, how are you doing today? I messed that up. I see the comments moving. I can't wait to read. Same. Feels like I could just look at cake and gain 5 pounds. I'm doing good, Athena. My morning was almost going to start out like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay in bed. But then I was like, nope. I gotta get up. I opened, let the sun in, did my workout. Of course, I did my Bible study this morning. I'm good. I'm ready. Bobby, what you do? I don't know. Are you following up with Miss Barb's comment? I think she was saying keep talking to them kids. Even if you feel like you're not making an impact, keep talking. Athena says, I want to start working out first thing in the morning, but that means I have to wake up before my children. Yes, Athena. I hear you. So I was like, okay, then that means I got to get up earlier. Yep. So I decided to wear makeup even though I'm not going anywhere because makeup makes me feel better. Prayer makes me feel better. Working out makes me feel better. And makeup makes me feel better. Bobby, do you have kids? Are you talking about your dogs? Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. Miss Panda, I have not seen you in a while. How are you doing? You understand, T-Mill? I don't deprive myself, though. I think I'm pretty good about at least just taking one bite to taste. Or I tell myself, you know what? Not today, but I'll have that tomorrow. I'm doing good, Miss Panda. Oh, you do have little girls. Oh, how sweet. Athena, you just telling you know you don't have to have a plain salad. You can still make it yummy and healthy. Yeah, Athena, I need to work on that myself, eating salads and making them taste delicious. Felix does not like fried chicken, but all the rest sounds wonderful. Barb, even if you make a difference with just one. Yes. Bobby, even if you only change one life out there for the better, that's enough. That's worth it. You know what? Because I'm not going anywhere, I might just stay with my ears all day long. Everybody is more chattier today. It's funny how every day is different when I get on here. Oh, you guys did not tell me I was charging. I forgot. I'm sorry you guys had to hear all that. Have a good day, Athena. Thanks for coming in. Felix, there's quite a few lurkers, though. They're just here for the cat. Oh, there is a lot of people today. That's interesting, Felix. I have to test that out. Do I get more views when I have my My ears on. Bobby, have a good day. T Mill says, see you later, Athena. Yeah, who else is in here? You guys having a good day? A happy Wednesday. I need to charge my phone though. I'm excited to look at the stock market because I heard today there's supposed to be a lot of activity in the stock market. Bobby's about to make a mess. Dipping the apples. Felix, they're too shy or just want to propose. Oh my. Can you handle all the proposals? Yeah, never did I. I went from having only one proposal in my life to when I got to live having many proposals. You know what? I should see if I know anyone who is like desperate to get married. I'll be like, come and join my life. We'll get you somebody. The internet is about reaching people. Hello, hello, whoever is on. I hope you have a great day. Lady Sky, hello, how are you? I know there's people from all over on here, but I really do wish there was a way just to narrow it down. I'm doing good, lady. Now I am. My day started with one of those days where you just don't want to do anything. But I kept it going, I kept pushing. And so now I'm doing good. T Mel says, my sister thinks I'll never be married, but I'm gonna prove her wrong. Oh, goodness. People always tell me, oh, you're gonna find somebody. Sometimes they try to set me up with someone. Then I hear all the time, you're such a good catch. You're gonna find someone. I'm like, okay, when? When? Hello, Graham. How are you? Yes, lady. What do you do to get yourself out of that funk? I was just saying that I pray. I have like to exercise, and makeup makes me feel pretty. I have I ever gone on a blind date? I kind of did. Oh, lady, you pray. I'm good, thanks. Hope you are good. Yes, thank you, Graham. The very first boyfriend I had, and I kind of just skip over him, but we had a mutual person who was like, he's gonna be good for you, you're gonna be good for him. And he went to another school, another city. This was when I was a junior in high school, and my mom basically said knew his family, and she's like, Vanessa, you are going out with this boy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I didn't even know what he looked like. He knew what I looked like because apparently he had seen my picture. He had seen my mat made picture. And so I was like, okay. So I guess I don't know if he was my boyfriend. Maybe we were just dating. We never kissed. Unfortunately, I was just not. I couldn't find anything physically attractive about him. He was so nice, though. He was so kind. He is. Even though he lived in another city, went to another school, every chance he got, he came to see me. Even if it was just to watch me when I was working, or go to my house and watch me do my homework. But yeah, that was my first experience. I after like 6 weeks, I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's awesome that people automatically assume that you're gonna be good for one another. And T-Mail says, I heard when you're not looking, that's when you get your person. You are pretty, and that is coming from a monk of 11 years. Oh, interesting, Graham. Thank you. Lady Sky just chilling with my bearded dragon. A bearded dragon. They're. How big do those get? Felix is living the dream. Yeah, Graham, his name is Draco, and he loves his kisses and cuddles. Oh no, Graham, I stay away from those kinds of beings. There's supposed to be some kind of, they called it a dragon, that is supposed to be, its habitat is around my area. Oh no. They, and it at the junior college actually. And I remember I would take evening classes at the junior college, and I would be like, please don't let me come across that dragon. And they said it was like the size of a dog or something. Graham says Draco is a big lad about a foot and a half long. And Lady Sky is saying cute baby picture to Graham. There's another kind of creature. What is it called? I remember the neighbor across the street where I grew up in when I was living with my parents. They it would get out of the cage and out of the house, and so they'd be searching the neighborhood for it. Now this was a different kind of creature, and somehow, well, I guess the police ended up finding it, and we had a cage at our house, and so we're like, go ahead and put it here, and we'll make sure it gets to the neighbor. But oh my gosh, I would be so afraid when they're like, he's out, he's loose. Hello, Fatma. Lady Sky. I was on that live so late last night, and my ex coworker ended up joining us. It was so fun. I was so happy when she joined. Let me look that up right now. Chocolate lasagna. But you had a specific website. Oh, the kitchen. Let me see if I can find your website. The Center Cut Cook, right? Yours was from the Center Cut Cook website. I think it was an iguana. Was it? It was fairly big. It was like 2 feet long. Bearded dragons are originally from Australia. And it has to be hot for them. Okay, so I'm on the right website. Oh, it is a no-bake dessert with Oreo crust, cream cheese, Cool Whip, chocolate pudding. Oh, so that's what it would look like. Ooh, that looks very rich. You know what, Miss Lady Sky? I would probably make this for Super Bowl. Super Bowl Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. With chocolate chips as a topping. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to make it. I'm going to write that down so I do not forget in my calendar. Because I'm a nerd like that. Yeah, it looks like it is easy. Felix wants a piece. And I will do even a quick, maybe that will be my morning live or something that morning. I wonder if it has to be done the morning before or the day before the day of. Okay, that's when I'm doing it, February 9th. Thank you for telling me the date. Oh, I'm excited. Chocolate lasagna. And I still have a paper calendar. There are some things I still enjoy on paper. Chocolate lasagna Super Bowl. The day before. Okay, so that's when I will do it. What are you guys planning on having for Super Bowl, since I see that in the comments now? Do you guys do anything special on Super Bowl? So I'm going to have to put make it the day before. Make chocolate lasagna. I know what going up in your kitchen and the cholesterol is the cholesterol and the blood pressure. Graham says I'm English, so no Super Bowl for me. I'm going to look up. I just thought of another type of dragon. I'm still stuck on the dragon. Oh, okay, you guys. Where is this from? Why would it have been? Okay, maybe this was not true. But, oh, that's ugly. I don't even want to show that. It's like his tongue is always sticking out. Okay. There is this dragon right here, you guys. The Komodo dragon. That's the one that I thought was at the college, but I don't even. Maybe that was just all a lie. Sometimes I'm gullible, you guys. Felix, you don't like the Super Bowl. I do not miss the Super Bowl. Tima is making jambalaya, flaming hot cheese balls, and Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Ooh. Lady Sky is planning on making a French silk pie for Super Bowl Sunday and have finger foods. Awesome. Hot wings. Felix, you convinced me I want to come over now. Yeah, at my brother's house, there's usually pizza, subs, and he usually cooks up some kind of meat. I bring the easy stuff, y'all. I bring the chips and dip, drinks, and desserts. My brother likes to cook though. He'll make potato salad, beans, rice. Corn dogs are 99 cents today at Sonic, y'all. If you have a Sonic near you. Yes. Graham says Lady Sky, Lincoln, England, which is East Midlands. Felix says, I do. I always get a blackberry Sprite. Oh, you've got a Sonic. I'll have to try that one day. A blackberry Sprite? I tried their dirty Dr. Pepper from their Flavorista menu. I wished I had it. There was one I really liked. It was called a pink. They had a pink drink for the movie Grease or something like that. That's about the only thing I get at Sonic. Every now and then I like the corn dogs, and I just go for the drinks. Timo says pineapple high C is so good. Okay. Felix, if you like blackberry and Sprite, it's very good. Lady Sky says, I like their Sonic Blast ice cream. Yeah, I do like the ice cream too. I usually only go though when there is something on sale. I remember they had shakes for $1.99 for some time. So my son and I would go get a strawberry shake. Lady Sky been very cold here recently, and you like it hot, Graham. Felix, we can all agree on food. It's a universal language for sure. Yes. Bobby says, I burnt the candy stuff. I gotta miss. All right, Bobby. Oh no. Well, the last time I made the candy apple, I think it was just I got the caramels and just melted them. Lady says, yeah, it's been cold here in Tennessee, where I'm from. Lady Sky, I do follow someone from Tennessee. Her name is Fearfully Created. And she did post that it had snowed. She posted the snow there. I don't know if you know who that is. If you ever heard of her. The Grand Ole Opry. My mentor taught me well in the kitchen. That is so awesome. At school, they do Spirit Week a lot to keep the kids engaged or whatever at the high school. And so one day, I can't remember what the theme was, dressed like an adult or something like that. So my son chose to dress like my brother. So he borrowed his Dallas Cowboy apron, and he wore what kind of shoes did he wear? His Crocs. Yeah, because my brother likes to cook. Oh, now we don't have so many people on here. From 9 o'clock is when I notice traffic is heavier. 9 in the morning. My mentor taught me well. Lady Sky Goose candy is a cluster with chocolate and caramels in the middle. It looks like a cookie size. Oh, I'm glad you explained that, lady. That sounds delicious. That does sound delicious. And a cookie size? That's big. I'm going to search that up, y'all. Goo Goo Candy. Goo Goo Candy. Oh. It popped up right away. Okay, I'm trying to find a better picture though. Oh, there's a better picture. Oh, that's Goo Goo Candy. RC Cola. It's been a while since I had RC Cola. That almost looks like... Hey, Season Troll. How are you? That almost looks like those Little Debbie... What's it called? Star something. It does look good, though. Oh. Yeah, it almost looks like the Little Debbie Star Crunch. Yeah, you're right. You were ahead of the game, Lady Sky. Oh, so it originated from... That's interesting. T-Mail is telling Lady Sky he had some good food on Beale Street. Season Troll is asking pie or cake. Season Troll, where are you from? Remind me. I don't plan to go anywhere today, though. I'm staying home. Oh, excuse me. Boston. What is Boston known for when it comes to food? Because that seems to be what we're talking about. Oh, alcohol. The Cheers bar. T-Mill, have you traveled a lot? You're very familiar with different places. I do remember watching the Cheers show. Seafood. Okay. Yes, I own a timeshare with Holiday Inn Club and vacations. Oh, nice, T-Mill. Have you been to Arizona? Graham, if you could go on holiday anywhere, where would you go? Hmm. I would like to go to New York City in, like, during Christmas. Um, I would I would like to go to Seattle because that's where my son wants to go. I don't know exactly what we would do specifically, but we would figure that out. Oh wow! So that time share is worth it for you. I remember when I was younger, I almost bought a timeshare, but I just couldn't see it being practical for me at the time. A Greek island. That sounds like a good deal, T-Mill, as long as you have the money to travel, right? Because that's the cost too is to get around. Get to choose between 1,200 destinations and travel 3 times a year. Hmm. You love Greek people and they love us English. Oh, that's good, Graham. You know, there is a Greek restaurant in the nearby city. You remind me of a nurse. No. I thought once upon a time I would take that path to become a nurse and a doctor, but no. Greeks don't like the Germans, though. You guys inform me and educate me on here. I learn things that I wouldn't stumble across otherwise. You know, another thing about the Greeks that comes to mind is that movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Which, by the way, I want to watch the last one they just made. If you come to Seattle, I'll take you to Bremerton Island and get you a good Samoan breakfast. Ooh. Yeah, for some reason, my son wanted to go there, but he wants to go to Ohio State University. So I don't know. Graham, England chose to defend the Greeks against the Nazis during World War II. Mm. And it's continued on since then, huh? That the Greeks don't like the Germans. I'm waiting for delivery. I'm trying to see if. Nope, no delivery. What time is it where you're at right now, Graham? Oh, so it's 2:17 in the afternoon. Wait a minute, 5:17. 5:17 in the afternoon. Thank you, Felix. I don't like Roman numeral time. Or what is that called? What is that time called? You guys know what I'm saying. I apparently don't. For some reason, my car, it will default to that 17:17 time, and I'm like, no, go back to the other time. Where'd everyone go out for delivery, I suppose? Yeah, I was just saying between my time, 9 o'clock in the morning, it's like 8:45 to about 9:45. That's when a lot of traffic comes through. That's what I've noticed. I don't know where they come from, where they're going, where they went. So, Felix, what is on the menu at your work for lunch today? Do you guys have like the same options to choose from every day, or do they give you a? Do you get a choice, or is it just this is what we have? One time there was one person who had joined my live, and they're like, "Don't say my name." They were probably at work or something, and I couldn't say their name. So yeah, if you don't want me saying your name, just tell me. I suppose those are the ones that just don't comment at all. Military time. Thank you, Miss Barb. I was like, I know it has to do with the army, the service, after I said what I said. Yeah. I'm not that good with military time. I don't let anyone cook my food for me since the skin. Oh no. Graham, I just pray over my food. Say my name. Say my name. Now there is some food though, Graham, that people that I definitely don't want to eat what they've cooked. But other than that, I just pray over my food that it will be purified, it will be nurturing to my body. Barb says, pray away the calories. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is coming back. Please repent to be saved. Amen. Graham says, yeah, I've heard other people say they pray over their food, though. I will use discernment. Yeah, there's some people, like I said, I just won't. Timo says, I wish I could show y'all how disgusting people can be sometimes. Like, why call an exterminator to treat roaches, but your house looks. Timo, whenever I know my exterminator is coming, my house I think is pretty clean. But when I know the exterminator's coming, I go through and I go through and make sure there's nothing on the ground. I make sure everything is in order. Graham is not taking a chance. Sometimes, though, there is a room I may not have gotten to, and I tell the exterminator, you don't need to go in there. No need to go in that room. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. It feels like it's warmer today. Let me see what the temperature is. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to get to 70 degrees today. Do you ever take pictures, T-Mill? Or you don't got time for that? Hello, pen card. AJ. Exterminators see everything. Yes. Yes, they do. Hello, 8. Yeah, I've got my ears on today. My ears headband. I'm not going anywhere today, so I was like, I'll just leave it on for all day. Everything is good. Everything is good. We're gonna go live tonight, 8. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Pan card AJ. God bless you. Yeah, I'm going to send him the link and we can do the live together. It's not going to be a date, but you know, he's just going to show up on my live, and then if anyone else wants to show up on the live, I'll figure out how to send them the link. Yeah, I'm going to let whoever wants to show their face. Ooh, Tima is gonna have a burrito. Toast, hello. Oh, Echo, how are you, girl? Thank you for telling me who you were. Oh, that's interesting. You have an animation character called Toast. I'm doing good. Should I call you Toast or Echo? Okay. Echo it is. Season Troll wants to go to lunch. That would be interesting, though. I only go to mom and pop type restaurants for your burritos. Yes. We have 2 here that are pretty good. Bobby says, I think I'm going to be on the news, guys, speaking about the situation. Oh, I'm going to be on the lookout, Bobby. So, what kind of burrito are you going to order, Team Mill? You know what? Were you doing those apples just for fun, Bobby, or did you have to take them somewhere? Or was it for your girls? Because I was thinking the last time I did that, I bought the caramel candy. You know the little like rectangular caramels, and I melted those. I suppose they were more soft than crunchy in the end. Ooh, a carne asada burrito. That's good. That is always a good choice. Terrifier, hello, hello. Graham says he's terrified. uh, okay, so today I've got someone wanting to have lunch with me, and now someone wants to have dinner with me. Oh, that would be so fun. Toast, I have not. I was doing DoorDash, and now I've kind of slowed that down. Graham says free food, can't complain. One, hello, hello. Yeah, I put these on when I'm getting ready, but I'm not going anywhere, so I was like, I'll just keep them on. Graham is not free food, it's building a relationship, he says. Yeah, I've been thinking about maybe getting a part time job, like 4 hours a day. T Mill. Hmm. I do like the little tiny kids that are well behaved. Yeah, and I used to be really good with planning things for my son. Toast says, I hope you get a good job that fits you, makes you happy. Thank you, Echo. I forgot. I think I called you Toast, but Echo. Gramps is terrified you're after a relationship. No need to work if I'm with Terrifier. Juan says, just wanted to take the time to say God is amazing. Amen. Amen, Juan. Bobby says hello to the new ones that just came in. Terrifier says he wants a relationship. Terrifier, how long have you been single? Because I know you mentioned you were married before. 3 years. One day maybe I'll keep chipping away. uh, and yes, I remember you said you have a son that you see every 2 weeks. Echo for me, little kids always trip you up and have no fear. The amount of times a kid has come up to me snotty and slimy and said random gibberish. They're so funny because they kind of have no filter. They don't know what's nice to say, what's not. And they're just very honest. Graham says, terrified. I'm a Mogtown monk of 11. I'm not a simp and have control of my biology. Terrifier, yes, I will understand your situation. Your son is everything to you. Yes. Yep, my child is my number one priority. Terrifier, only a person with a kid will understand you better. Yeah, very true. It's the love boat. Yep. Echo, like stranger danger, although in my case it's stranger danger in pajamas and a Starbucks. Terrifier will take care of you and your son, except both of you, with open heart. Okay. Terrifier is laying it on, being straightforward. Lizzie, welcome back. Juan says, how have you been lately? I've been good, Juan. I've been doing my workouts every single morning. Yes. And I feel good. Like I feel strong. I feel good. I feel great. Of course, prayer every single day. I've been sticking to doing my Bible scripture live every day except Saturday. I'm doing good. Lizzie. The Terrifier. Wait, what did he say? I missed his message. Something to think about, and I'm saying it on social media, nothing to hide. T-Mill has... We have a witness. Yes, there are a few witnesses here, Terrifier. Echo, raise your hand if you've been working out every morning too. I've been losing weight. I'm down to 305. This Wegovy is working. Awesome one. That's good for you. Likes the clown. Are you going for a walk or something, Juan? Because I remember you were saying you're struggling with the workouts, I think. But even if you just do a walk, like a 15-minute walk every day, you'll start to see a difference too. T-Mel, no I don't. I do scouting for the circus. Terrifier, everybody gives you a hard time just because of your picture and your name. And I'm surprised you haven't decided to change it. Terrifier, standard size, he does construction, but now I have people work for me. Graham says what you eat is so important to your physical and mental health. Yes. If I eat trash, like junk food, I definitely feel horrible. So Terrifier will keep taking on the whatever comments come his way. Okay, Echo, thanks for coming in. I hope you have a lovely day. A lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day. Lizzie says that we don't hate. Where is my paper? Very true, Terrifier. You're still here. He does, Graham. He's been straightforward, I think, since the first time he showed up in my live. Yeah, honesty is definitely important. I need to check my email. I need to see if anybody is emailing me. I've had a few people since I opened up my Mariposa Christian email. I've had a few people email me. Oh, I need to charge. My favorite game. Well, on my phone, whenever I'm bored or just have time to pass, this is what I play. It's called Bubble Shooter. And then when I'm on like a tablet, I like to do puzzles on my tablet. And then as far as oh, I do like to play dominoes. I don't know if I've ever played Clue. Arturo, hello, hello. Oh, I hope you have a good lunch. Yeah, I hope you're having a good lunch. Uno is always a good card game to play with like a group of people. Yeah, it is pretty warm. It's supposed to get what, up to 70 degrees today. But I have no plans. I'm going to stay home I'm going to work on some YouTube videos. Make food, of course. Graham. I do have to get that Twister game. um, what else am I doing? I need to keep studying and reading on the stocks. Yeah, my book is over there. I have a cubby full of games. But now that my son is older, we really don't even play any games, which makes me sad. Oh, Graham. Graham is getting honest out here, too. Are you at work, Lizzie, or what are you doing? Oh, nice, Lizzie. I used to work from home when I did. And like once a week, I'd go into the office. And one of my coworkers from the old job, the ex coworker, I guess we'd call her, she joined my live last night. It was so fun. Like, I was so happy when she came on. Graham, it's only natural. I see the dangers now. So staying single. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying, Graham. I missed it. I had to take my sister to the store. Yeah, Felix and Miss Barb, they got to meet my ex coworker through the live. It was fun. Graham had his son, so I feel like my job is done. You just have one son, Graham? Are you settled? Are you in a relationship? Or if you don't mind sharing? Krista, I'm doing good. You're joining my. Well, I started, with my skincare, with my makeup, and now I'm just chatting. Miss Barb said, yeah, it was cool, right? That my ex coworker Rosa joined. She's the only person that I know in real life that has joined my live. Now, if anybody else has joined, they never said anything. Thank you, Krista. Graham, single for 11 years. Went through hell in family courts. I'm not getting put through that again. Oh, yes, Graham. Oh, goodness. When I went to court to get custody of my son, and the reason I did it was because my son's father was moving to another state and we had no agreement, like no official agreement. So I decided to go to court so that he couldn't just, take my son at any time. And it was the one of the worst things I could do was to go through court and sit there. Oh, that was so hard. My in real life, her name is Rosa. She showed up last night in my live. It was so fun. 8, Vanessa's coworker. Please understand that Vanessa is a legend on YouTube. She's not here. She's not here right now. It was last night. It was my longest live last night, and then someone that knew me in real life showed up last night. It was a fun live. T-Mail, one thing that I like about you, Vanessa, is that you don't act super saved and holy. We both are similar. Yeah, because that's the first thing I say. I'm not perfect. Mm-mm. I am human. But thank you for pointing that out, T-Mail. Graham, no father equals prophet. I'm wide awake to the corruption in this world now. T-Mail says, I'll laugh and joke, but my heart and intentions are well. That's where it starts with the heart. Yes. Yeah, I I've never been fake, and I think about the people who do tell lies, and it's like you that has to be so hard. You have to keep up with the lie and hope you don't get caught in your lie. That's just too much work. Too much work. 8 is too funny. I don't know. We don't live in the same state though, 8. That's like a huge problem for me at the moment. He makes me laugh for sure. And I like how Felix is very open minded. There's a lot of times though, you guys, I kind of want to record my really bad times, and then I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't know if I want that out there. Lizzie also is in agreement. Well, we're supposed to go live tonight. Yes, it will, Miss Barb. The lying will catch up to people, I think is what you're referring to. Yeah, we're supposed to go live tonight. I'm going to send Felix the link. And then if anyone else wants to join, it can only be one person at a time. But I will figure out how to get the link out. Yes. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I need to make sure I have my laptop with me. Yep. We're going to go live together. I should post that, right? So it gets attention. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to post that. Whoever happens to join will get to be a part of it. 8, you're too funny. Graham can't stand fakes. Just be you and you will attract the right people. Yes. Exactly. You know, I was with someone and I didn't even realize it because sometimes you're just so in love and you're like on cloud nine and you don't see the bad things. I hope I'm not the only one. And I realized later because after we had ended it and I was like, I'm done, it's completely done, he was still trying to have conversations with me. And he's like, you're the only one that knows me. I was like, how did I know you when to this group of people you were this person? To that group of people you like he had a different name and he had to like he took on a different persona at no depending on the group he was with. I was like, how did I really know you? When you had all these different personas, whatever. Thank you, Aid, for saying I have a good soul. Lizzie. 8 is not on the list. Graham says, creepy guy, better off without him. Yeah. But that happens to me, y'all. I can be my heart gets so invested that I don't see the bad things. Lizzie, are you official with your guy? Oh, okay. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. Graham narcissists wear a mask and are very manipulative. I think I don't know why, but yes, that's the men I have been with, and I don't know why or how that happened. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics to this one song because I want to sing it. Let me find it. I've been a fool before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Oh, goodness. Seems like Graham has some trauma. Graham, they feed off of good people. Yes. Ugh. Mm, that is true. Kristen narcissists can sense certain type of people. I think you guys may have been on here, a few of you, when Good Morning Chit Chat with April joined, and she is a counselor of some type. So she has her own channel and she talks about a lot of different situations. And I remember she was talking about narcissists. And so I had asked her if, because sometimes I feel a little bit, when I read the definition of a narcissist, I was like, oh my gosh, am I a narcissist? So I asked her, does everybody have a little bit of narcissist in them? And she said, yes, it's like a spectrum. So I try to be very mindful of myself. 8, very true. And then 8 says peace and love to all. Yes. Sometimes, for instance, having my own YouTube channel, I feel like that's narcissistic sometimes because I'm just talking about myself a lot. But lives do help out because I get to ask you guys questions. You guys get to tell me about you. 8, I will have to do I can't remember what Dunkin' Donuts coffee tastes like. I only had it once. I really don't like either of them, though, to be honest. Graham, narcissists will never question if they are narcissistic. They think there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And then Lizzie says, what happened to Nick? Nick, I don't remember if he came on yesterday or the day before. He's not too active. He doesn't really come into my lives too much. Felix, a true narcissistic personality usually only cares for themselves, and unless they have a source they can use and abuse. Oh. Yeah, the last guy I was with for almost 5 years, which I don't even know why I let it go on that long. I remember when I would try to break up because I just knew in my heart it wasn't going to last. He would call me names. He would be like, you're weak. You are. He would just say the meanest things. Yeah, it was verbal. It was verbal abuse. Oh, look at 8. He's happy to see Felix. Graham, narcissists are created through childhood trauma, and sociopaths are born that way. Oh. Felix, I'm laughing at Felix's comment. But me being a Christian and having, I don't know why I would put up with it. I don't know why I would put up with that verbal abuse. Felix is coming in and out. Yeah, I figure most of y'all are working, especially if you're in the USA. But others, I don't know. What are you guys doing right now? Marriage is about sacrifice through the tough times and the good times. Hoping they would change that. They never will. They are broken. You know what, 8? That's exactly what that person I was with last. He would say, if you can't be with me in the low times, then why would I even think about marrying you? And I'm like, yeah. That would be like a hard hit to me. But being with that person, he kept me from getting closer to God, or he made it really difficult for me. I mean, I allowed it. I can only be mad at myself at the end of the day, y'all. Because, yeah, I allowed it. Eight says, what did you say to him to make him behave that way? Well, he kept saying that he wasn't going to propose until he could buy me a huge diamond because I deserved a huge diamond. And he was just financially not good. He made really horrible decisions. I don't know. It was like there was a lot of things that triggered him. A lot of things. Marriage involves a corrupt government into your relationship. Not exactly a good idea, especially for men. I don't know about that, Graham. I don't know what I think about that. I've never been married. 8. Nope. The closest I got was with my son's father. We were engaged. Yeah, of course, if I was married, speaking to like where 8 was going, of course I would stay through everything. But having someone try to tell me what to do, you're not my husband, you're not even engaged to me. Like, I don't even want to say too much because it's embarrassing for myself. You know, I was a fool. I was a fool. Yeah, 8. You've never been married either, Graham? Is that what you're saying? Thank you, Krista. It was hard. It was really hard. And even though we had broken it off like a year ago, he was still trying to come back into my life. But no. Graham says 8. Government should stay out of marriage. As simple as that. Wasn't always that way, so no shame at all. 8 says Felix needs to step up and pop the question. Oh no. I can't imagine saying, like, just having, seriously, you guys, I cannot imagine just having conversations through here and then saying yes to marriage. I need to see the person in person. Timo says that's my thing. I'm really family oriented, and when you get in a relationship, people act like you never had a life before. Yes. Family oriented is very important for me too. Very important. 8 says, Graham, America is the greatest country on earth. All of its citizens need to be grateful and stop complaining. We are so fortunate. And then Tima says, so try and control someone is why I never can commit. Yeah, I want to be with someone that I like them exactly the way that they are. Meaning, I mean, there's so many things that means. And so then there will be less arguments. Because I know there will always be an argument or a discussion to be had. I did a poll one time on my post. It wasn't a lot of people that responded, but the thing they wanted to talk about the most is relationships. And that's kind of what we're talking about right now, relationships. Hulk Hogan. Like, don't think I'm cheating because I chill with cousins and my friends. Yep. But one thing I will say, T Mill, I don't, and you guys can disagree with me. I don't think, like, when I'm in a relationship, I'm not having an intimate, private conversation with a guy. And I would expect my partner to not have private, intimate conversations with women. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong in saying that. But that happened in one of my relationships and it did not end well. That my partner was having intimate conversations with the woman and he's like he tried to justify it. And in the end my gut feeling was correct. Okay, T Mill does agree. Unless it's a family member, there shouldn't be a reason to talk to other women. Krista, you, I didn't want to say more specific, but it was my family member. And I don't even know how to explain like the moment she was not she was kind of close to me, not really close to me. And she came into town. She had moved in from an out of state. And I can't not tell you. I just had this horrible feeling when I had seen her. And I didn't understand why. I'm like, why am I feeling like this? Like, I did not feel good when I had seen her. And then months later, she was having private conversations with my partner. And I was like, why are you guys, like, what are you guys talking about? Thanksgiving should be renamed. Thanks for letting us steal your land. Yeah, not just to me, Krista, but to my son, too. Yeah, I said too much just now. If it's only friends and y'all talking about the opposite sex, that shouldn't matter. Talk on speaker. Yeah, that's true, huh? Lizzie, no way, Vanessa, that's crazy. You're probably right, says Mike. Still, my coworker keeps tempting me. Don't put yourself in this situation because when you get to know someone, of course you're going to naturally like be like, "Oh, I really like this about them. I really like that about them." Yeah. I was like, I just said too much." But that's what happened. And it's still happening. And my son went through a lot. I had to take him to he totally went. It was a horrible time, y'all. That was the hardest thing for me to get through. Graham says no, when in a relationship you shouldn't be alone with the other. Yes, there's only two, male and female. But y'all, if I could get through that, I can get through anything. Thank you, Krista. If God didn't want the opposite sex to chat, talk, etc., he wouldn't have created Eve. Well, that didn't make sense. Timo, he would have made Adam and Steve, not Eve. uh, yeah, I don't know. I think what Timo is saying that even if you're in a relationship, it's okay to talk to, like a man to talk to a woman, as long as it's open, an open discussion. I don't know. So you know what? Now I have the mindset that anyone can possibly betray me. Like, just expect it is kind of my mindset. So I just have to lean on God to move forward. And then I won't be so devastated. Terrifier says that's a song. Chris is saying it happens and feels like every time trust is harder to gain when you lose it. Yeah, and then it's like, okay, was it? Yeah, there's some truth to that, Krista. I'm going to have an open heart, for the next person, and just like pretend like I don't have any prior experience. But it does make it hard. It makes it hard to love again. Yeah, Graham. That's why I don't like to judge people by, their appearance. But sometimes it's like, okay, you just kind of know, just stay away from that person. When you get older, you get wiser. Terrifier says he's being judged. Yes, our gut feeling is there for a reason. Yeah, I'm not going to just go with every person that wants to take me on a date. Like, there's going to be some kind of gut feeling I will get. Terrifier says she's leaning towards me slowly. Yeah, being selective. Um, what do you think are some red flags? What do you guys think are some red flags? All right, Krista. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Oh, goodness. When they put a password on their phone that they didn't share with you, maybe. It's crazy because, like, when my parents were, there was no separate cell phones. You know, there was just one phone line. Graham, where do I start? Hello, Titan. Time discrepancy. Excuses. Hello, Enjoy. Yeah, not keeping their word. Like saying, oh, I'm going to be, let's see. I'm going to do this on this day, and they don't do it. Or, oh, T-Mill will share his password. Terrifier says Phil is the type of gal that if she let tell her man jump, he would say how high. Graham says can't accept accountability for anything. I've heard that old talk before, but many still hiding. Do you know me? Titan, I'm getting banned from YouTube. How come, Titan? Well, we're talking about relationships over here, Titan. Oh, Lizzie. T-Mill says black men don't cheat. The movie showed you that. Terrifier says, good for you, Titan. Oh. Titan, why would you do that? Graham says all their exes were crazy. That's true, T-Mill. A real man will know not to ruin the good thing. Titan, you push record and post. Upload post. You know, man, I'm just watching your stream. Okay, thanks for thanks for watching, listening, enjoy. We're talking about relationships. What's a real man? One that has morals, ethics, values, and principles. Yes. Is there a relationship for you, Enjoy? Where you're young, you will find somebody. Tashar. Hello, Tashar. Terrifier first. It's so nice in the relationship. Next couple months, it slides downhill fast. Female Terrifier, why are you single? Oh, Enjoy likes white Americans. So you have a type. I don't think I have a type. No, I don't think I really have a type. Name a man that don't lie to their wife. I don't know. You know what, Team Mill? I have dated black men before. I'm trying to think. One, they both lied to me. That's what I will say. I think it's safe to say they didn't cheat on me, but they did lie. As soon as you play games and the relationship is over. Enjoy says, I just personally like others. I'm interested in boys, not in girl. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, I guess you're a boy saying you like boys. I'm just gonna let you guys comment at each other and I'm just going to read them. We'll Enjoy. I don't support boy with boy, but you do what you want. Oh, you did go through counseling, Terrifier? Straight up now tell me. That was the song name. Oh, okay, you just want a friendship. Oh, Terrifier. So you have changed. That's good. T-Mill moved. Terrifier. When you slip, you slide. T-Mill has only had 2 relationships. Definitely as a helicopter, don't discriminate. Lizzie, you're willing to change and that's what matters. Oh, Enjoy likes aged women. I guess what should we define as a relationship? I told you guys I was in that 6 week, I guess, dating someone. Then I was in a relationship. It was like we were just so young. And that lasted a few months, and then he moved, then he came back, and we were continued our relationship for another few months. That was just a small little, like, I was 19 at the time. But my first, like, real relationship was with my son's father. And then I did date someone for quite a few months, but it didn't progress into a relationship. And then I was in the relationship that I just came out of. So I think, I don't know how many relationships that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More or less for myself. T-Mill likes his freedom. Lizzie got a good compliment from Terrifier. Graham says, got to laugh about the craziness in the world or it will drive you mad. Exactly. I'm with you on that, Graham. When is your birthday? He's asking Tim. I have tattoo on my neck, hands, face, laughing out. Terrifier, you've got tattoos everywhere? Oh my. I'm glad you said that. But my tattoo is life stuff I've been through and people who passed from my family. Graham says, enjoy. I prefer mine to have eggs. T-Mill is also June. Maybe that's why I get along with you and Felix. Because y'all are June. My son is also a June birthday. And my younger brother's June. Terrifier is November. Yeah, I'm not crazy over tattoos all over. Enjoy. Thank you for your compliment. I'm happy. And I did my like skin routine. Oh, I was with the Scorpio. He was extremely mysterious. And it always came off to me as he didn't want to tell me the truth, that he was hiding things. That's my experience with the Scorpio. Graham is a Taurus. Enjoy wants to share something. Enjoy, I do my skincare every morning. You'll have to join earlier. Yes, Taurus is stubborn. My mom was Taurus. They used to call her, what was the nickname they gave my mom when she was growing up? I can't think of it. They used to call my mom Mula because she was so stubborn. I think it's the right word. Yeah, Terrifier. I've already said I am not leaving my country. I'm not doing it. Terrifier is asking Lizzie some questions. Bobby, how's it going? You get your kitchen back in order? We're still talking about relationships. I don't remember where you left off, Bobby, but we are talking about relationships. This seems to be what we're always talking about. Bye, Titan. Have fun doing your video. Bobby. Bobby says it's best to change yourself and prove them wrong. Manohar. Hello, hello. He does. T Mill Terrifier has one son. Hmm. Terrifier in that moment, though, you know, that could be true. You can't live without them. And then people change and things happen. Let's see. Time does heal. Yep. Very true. Oh, interesting, Bobby. He feels that people change because that's how they were the whole time. Terrifier, no, Lizzie, marry, get kids, and get hurt. Then you will be with the kids raising them. Oh my goodness. Terrifier. Terrifier. There is some truth to things you say, but for some people, that's their life isn't slipping away. They're enjoying. They enjoy having their family. It's not necessarily life slipping away from them. Like my mom, y'all, she was a very good wife, a very good mom, a very good home keeper, and she was happy. She was happy with it. She loved her grandkids, you know. So then the cycle is like now I've got my grandkids, and she loved her grandkids. It's just everybody's different. A drunk speaks, a sober mind. That's when there's no lies. Bobby, when they're drunk, they're telling the truth. They're speaking their truth. Oh, T-Mill wishes he had parents. My parents were married until my mom passed away. You know, until death did them part. Their marriage was not perfect, but they stayed together the entire time. And I wish I had that. And so did my grandparents. They stayed together until death did them part. Like, I'm the first generation that's not married. That makes me feel even worse when I think about that. When I think about it that way. Graham says, Terrified will never get over having my son taken away from me. So, what you got to say now? I know you meant well, though. Bobby says, Team Mel, I'm the same way. Me and my dad didn't get cool until I was older, and then he passed. Team Mel was raised by his grandparents. Oh, I bet they were strict, Team Mel. Lizzie. Food for thought. Bobby says, my cousins raised me. They were strict about doing right as well. Terrifier having a good think. Nick, hello, hello. Okay, so Graham, I think you mentioned you're not ever healed. You just, what was that word? You find ways to cope. Does anyone agree with that or disagree? I definitely think you don't forget. Mm, I think when you can stay single and be content, that's when you know if you're healed or not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying now. I can't forgive that what they did, taking my son away. I forgot to clean my eye right there. What is? I'm gonna look up what. Let's see. I'm looking up the meaning of MG Tao Monk. Men going their own way. Hmm. Learn something new. They advocate men to avoid marriage and committed relationships. It's a manosphere. Manohar. I suppose it's because I'm a woman of God. He made me wonderfully. Wow, Graham. I never heard of that before. I think you mentioned it once or twice in a prior live, I think, but I didn't even think to look it up. Thank you, Lizzie. So Graham's saying it's the corrupt system. Thank you, Manohar. All right, y'all. It is noon here. I'm going to end the live, and if you want to come back at 5:30 Arizona time, we'll have our next live. You guys have a good day. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.